You better pull yourself together while there's still time left. Not a day without a murder week without a bomb. You better pull yourself together before 2021. 2020, have you got no pride? You're worse than 2016 when everybody died. Your celebrities are stupid, your politicians suck, your promises are empty. 2020, what the fuck?
Like I said, this is for the whole world. For anybody out there who's ever, had a dream and, they maybe haven't followed it or trying to follow it or somehow got stuck along the path, following their dream. This is to prove, to the world and everybody out there that's not doing what they want, that, anything is possible. I do need the help of you guys, the world, to, raise this money.
I'll come and sing in your front room. For 50 more pounds I'll show you how to play the tune. I hope my girlfriend leaves me so I can write more songs. Another breakup LP about how it all went wrong. Won't you make my dream come true? Come true. 500 pounds says you can come with us on tour. You can sell the t-shirts for us for just 100 more. £1,000 I'll cook you dinner in your home. I'll name my monkey after you and call you on the phone. My grandmother is dying, she taught me everything. The audience are crying, they really want to hear me sing. Oh, won't you make my dream come true? Come true. Come true. Come true. Come true. Come true. Come true. If it ain't broke, you don't fix it. You break it, smash it, tear it and pull it to pieces. Kill it, If you've got nothing nice to say, you say it, spray it, print it on front of a hat, and where it's a gun shows and blame it on God. You've got the whole world in your hands, and you burn it, frack it, poison the wells and the land, denying a thing that you don't understand. If you meet someone kind-hearted and beautiful, you gaslight and ghost them and make them feel worthless inside. You're frightened by love and you call it straight pride. If it ain't broke, you don't fix it.
Of the science fiction superstore. I sell t-shirts, comic books and sci-fi movie merchandise. Like a plastic figure on the shelf of the science fiction superstore. I'm a scaled down model of myself, just waiting for a sign. Then I will fight crime. My lonely face is a cover for my secret identity. My mild-mannered ways are a pose and my clothes are a disguise. From the collar of the cloth, just another Gotham goth, that's what you're meant to see. Like the toys on the shelf, I kick myself until it's time. Then I will fight crime. I see a sign in the sky, I will stick it to my enemies. With the power of my will, with my superhuman skill and with my mind. I'll be a thorn in the side and a pain in the arse of my nemesis. I hang a sign on the door of the science fiction store that says I've gone to fight crime. Science fiction hero, 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 science fiction hero,
Science fiction hero.
Science fiction hero, 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 science fiction hero. I will fight crime. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. Don't kick us when we're down, boy. We're quite accustomed to the ground. Hey, boy. And in the chewing gum and the cracks, it is written that one day we will be back. And Britain, we are wise in the ways of the world and its ways. We're not easy to fool. We were bullied at school. Oh, we were bullied by the children from hell, and by the teachers and the buildings as well. And in my heart and in my soul, it is written in every brave and solid bowl. In Britain, that we are wise. Yeah, we are wise in the ways of the world and its ways. We're not easy to fool. We were bullied at school. So don't kick us when we're down, boy. Don't kick us when we're down, boy. Don't kick us when we're down. Hey, boy. Don't kick us when we're down. Hey, boy. Come on, let's come to your town. It's time to get even, boy. We're gonna get you. Look at you run, who's a bad boy now? was a long way away from my personal best, with scotch on my breath and the front of my vest. And now my wife's left and she's taken the kids. I really know what long distance loneliness is. Battling a bottle, fighting the flab, a war with the world. Battling the bottle, fighting the flab, a war with the world. This is the closest thing I've ever come to being a tourist. In 40 years of living here, I never got around to it. I never seen the curve of the Admiralty Arch, or the sailors who served on the Cutty Sark. 10 miles in and I'm feeling the pain. A jazz band's playing and it started to rain. The bunions and blisters are like stones in my shoes, and I've already spent a spot of money on booze. That's right, battling the bottle, fighting the flab, a war with the world. Battling the bottle, fighting the flab, a war with the world. I hit the wall. My 6 months training meant nothing at all. Beached like a whale with my gut in my hands. I tried and I failed as a marathon man. In less than a week I'd be putting on weight. Roy Scheider would be dead and the Nazi escaped. My get up and go would have got up and gone, and I'd be back down low where I started from. Battling the bottle, fighting the flab. War with the world. It's said that men look cool and hard when their faces are all bruised and scarred, not like some badly drawn cartoon of a kid who swallowed a balloon or looked into a telescope, the victim of a schoolboy joke. I don't care what people say, that's how I looked that day. Now everywhere I go it's changed. Places that I know seem strange. Every park or patch of green looks like a future crime I'd seen. Down every alleyway and path, an ugly crime scene photograph. Something deep inside me changed on the day that I became a victim. 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 A victim of a so-so crime, not worthy of a yellow sign to match the bruise around my neck, changing color as I slept. Now there's a part of me that shakes with every car that overtakes. But Jeremiah in my head says, everybody wants me dead. Like the audience at a pantomime, he tells me I should look behind me, says that I should run and hide, move out to the countryside, just get yourself away from harm, sell the farm, buy a farm, things would never be the same from the day that I became a victim. 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 Everyone I knew was sure I should report it to the law. I'd get financial compensation if I went to my local station. But because of cutback staff were short, and since what happened in New York, the
police station, I told my friends, only opens at weekends. So in the year Charles Bronson died, I got my bad self organized. I bought a book on martial arts, enrolled in a karate class, and I wish someday a rain would come and wash the streets of all the scum. Everybody says that I changed on the day that I became a victim in his early 40s, unprovoked and unreported, looking for someone to blame on the day that I became a victim. Victim. On the day that I became a victim. Everybody says I changed on the day that I became a victim. You ready? The whole planet was spinning off its axis like a power cut with candles and no matches. My first fear was losing the Wi-Fi. I really wish we still had the hi-fi. It was hot in the summer, no touching, and we danced like everybody was watching. Toe to toe, elbow to elbow. Just a week, maybe two without cars. It was the first time I'd really seen stars. The streets were completely deserted. I pretended I was Cillian Murphy. It was hot in the summer, no touching, and we danced like everybody was watching. Toe to toe, elbow to elbow. It was like Christmas for conspiracy theorists, tin hat milliners and snake oil careerists. Me, I get my facts from whatever David Icke says, and from old rock stars from the 1990s. It was hot in the summer of no touching, and we danced like everybody was watching. Here we go. Summer's over, the streets are busy again. The night sky doesn't look like a child's painting anymore. A few of the old gang have gone, some forever, others just moved on. And me, I'm still here waiting outside Tesco's, self-medicating with my domestics.
a politician lies, a baby dies, screaming out in pain. Squirrels are hooked on crack cocaine. It's just another day at the office. J-Lo tries on her new fur coat of rabbit, raccoon and fox. She's still Jenny from the block, and it's just another day at the office. Watching the clock, answer the phone, taking stock till I go home. Our Father, who are bigger than your fathers, will be done with the rocket and the gun. It's just another day at the office. First we lay the carpet bombs, but then we send the builders in. Oh, it's a Humpty Dumpty thing, and just another day at the office, where heroin is the new arms trade, water the new oil, a lighter and some silver foil. It's just another day at the office. Watching the clock, answer the phone, taking stock until I go home, loading the paper, changing the ink, control and enter, copy and print. I'm thinking about my future, shedding my past, on me and my computer, we can multitask. We've got data to process, we got numbers to crunch. I swear I hand in my notice before I break for lunch. As cheap as dirt and as big as the smirk of that stupid fucking clown, with a shake to wash it down. It's just another day at the office. Na 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 na.
What we want is more learning in schools and less activism in schools.
KIDSTRIKE. The streets are blocked and the bridges are closed. KIDSTRIKE. The riot cops wait in vans on side roads. These kids haven't given up like we have. They're not happy to sit back and relax while their world burns. KIDSTRIKE. I saw it all on the TV news. KIDSTRIKE. I watched the cops and the cops look confused.
change your megaphones. Cause they haven't given up like we have. They're not happy to sit back and relax.
Seeing the trash that is left behind when these events end.
KIDSTRIKE. The schools are empty and the playgrounds are quiet. KIDSTRIKE. The Daily Mail is calling it a kids' riot. KIDSTRIKE. Na 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 When I first heard about the violence, I was in the quiet carriage of a train. My phone was set to silent when I felt the message and then I saw your name. Even though it happened a million miles from you, you said that you were scared. And I wanted to be there. First they came for the badgers, and then the otters, and now the deer. A big ugly dog bit the face of a small beautiful child for reasons that are unclear. They should stop them breeding or microchip the owners or something, I don't know. This fast train's really slow. Last night I dreamt a music program, and in it half the young bands were all dressed as rag and bone men, and they sounded like Supertramp. The other bands were all Fleetwood Mac, or Genesis, or Cream. It wasn't even a dream. I've really tried to stay positive, but it's been a funny start to the week. I know I should take it all with a pinch of salt and turn the other cheek. My tailor tells me there's a silver lining stitched inside every cloud. This quiet coach is loud. I'm too restless now to read my book, and I'm too tired to fall asleep. I'd walk down to the buffet car, but I don't want to lose my seat. The man sitting opposite me keeps clicking his ballpoint pen. He'll definitely kill again. Torturing myself with sad songs on a playlist I made on my phone. I just lost the Wi-Fi signal, and I suddenly felt so alone. Through the train window it's too dark to watch the world as it rushes by, and I thought that I might cry. Today is what I call a moment, was from a talent show again. And now I applaud. It's Monday and I'm bored. Joe's got paper cuts from reading reports about knives, thinking of all the young lives, made her feel ancient inside. But every day she's doing her best to stay focused, hoping that hope isn't hopeless, sleeping the sleep of the tired. Joe knows it is what it is now. She knows she can't dance to the Smiths now. Joe knows beside she is on, and the signal's strong. We got the freedom to say what we like. Everyone dropping the mic, everyone banging their own down drum. Children of men, Joe saw the babies in cages. She thought they were calling her name. Joe's got paper cuts from reading the hate on the flyers, and all of the strength it requires not to just go out and score. And every day she's doing her best to stay sober, but people keep fucking her over. Joe doesn't know anymore what she's for or against. Joe has been building a fence, stop sharing her thoughts with her friends, spending more time with her son. And the signal's strong, we got the freedom to say what we like. Everyone dropping the mic, Joe's got paper cuts.
While you were sleeping, a searchlight sent a beacon across the city. Through a custom-made gobo, the searchlight shone a logo and a name. At their secret headquarters in a cave on the outskirts of the city. From out of the darkness, the fantastic and the marvelous never came. Our heroes, our heroes, our heroes, our heroes. The police chief commissioner is in jail and the fire station's burning. A school bus has a blowout and it's not safe to go outside at night. On the hospital rooftop, a sniper takes pot shots at the nurses. There's no one to save us like the time that the angels went on strike. Our heroes, our heroes, our heroes. In my high school science studies, exposed to radiation waves. It left me with my superpowers. Super weakling, super cows. And baby, if you want me to, I'll wear a mask in case you to hide my true identity. And every day I'll try to be your hero. Your hero, your hero, your hero.
What's a nice girl like you doing in a place like this? The people here should be in a zoo, the kind of zoo that shouldn't exist, where the elephants are heavily drugged, the giant pandas sleep in a shed, and people watch them try to make love behind a sign that says they mustn't be fed. I've seen a lot of action, I've seen a lot of pain. I'm going back to Jackson, or be with you again. What's a nice boy like me doing with a girl like you? Coincidence or chemistry?
You were my first tattoo. I've seen a lot of action, I've seen a lot of pain. I'm going back to Jackson, won't be with you again. I thought I was bulletproof, but a bullet proved I was wrong. I walk with the gospel truth, the Matthew, Mark, Luke and John. I saw my life pass through your torn tattooed bullet hole. I saw my birth, my school, my further education and all. Now in the chapel there's a preacher with a porno star's moustache. She's gonna send my soul to Jesus with a song by Johnny Cash. Shouldered walk with cocky, bow-legged steps. The sway of my hips is all chicken and chips and loveless, unprotected sex. It's the confident swagger of a teenager with a dagger and no concept of next. My new walk is a soft shoe shuffle from the kitchen to the lounge, from the lounge into the street. My slippered feet are barely off the ground. It's the walk of a zombie, a dead man shopping in his ex-wife's dressing gown. My new walk comes with a flashbulb warning. It's the walk of a disgraced politician. My head is held high, but it's just another lie for the newspapers and the television. I walk under guard in the exercise yard of a maximum security prison. My new walk is the march of a soldier along the high street of a applauding market town. When you think you can hear someone following you home at night in the dark, it's my new walk that makes that sound. If you're claustrophobic, my new walk knows it and is wearing the shoes of a clown. Follow in my footsteps and see where they take you. Drama, adventure, and all sorts await you. Kicking goose step parading past the throne of a big-headed king. It's the stagger of a glass-jawed heavyweight fighter around the canvas of a blood-spattered ring. From the lounge into the
kitchen, I walk like an Egyptian in the last days of the Arab Spring. My new walk is the camouflage zigzag of a high school kid with a grudge and a videotape. It's a walk of defiance, a walk of compliance, a walk of love and a walk of hate. My new walk tips out through your house and steals your wedding ring and the keys to your car. My voice is like honey, my face is the money, but it's my new walk that's the star. How I wish I could forget the lonely nights inside the zoo, the days of cruelty and neglect. But forgetting's not what my people do. I remember the chains and the keepers' names. And I remember when you arrived and the day you died, and how much I loved you. I would rather be extinct than have to live without you there, in the pits of my own sting, in the depths of my despair. I put on the sad show, I let them know. When a heart as big as this breaks into bits, how much I love you. Oh, how I wish I could forget, but that's not what my people do. And in the moments that I slept, my dreams were memories of you. And I remember your face till my dying days. I remember how you brought joy to this lonely boy, and how much I love you. I put on
in a way that I wish that I was. You don't want no fuss, but to us, you're a star. Sha, la la la, la la la, la la la. You teach and you nurse. In hard times you're there with your hand in your purse. You look out for your friends, and to them you're a star. Sha, la la la, la la la, la la la. The world is so dark, we'd be lost without you. This comes from the heart, it's so long overdue. And you never think that this song's about you. It goes sha, la la la, la la la, la la la, la la la. Can't be all doom and gloom, can it? Say something nice for once, Jim. Sing a song for the unsung. Okay. In a world that's in need of a fix, you're the glue. As the human you are, most too good to be true. And you never think that it's all about you. You deserve more than a round of applause. To thank you for all that you've done for the cause. A fly past your house every day should be yours. A firework display and 1,000 awards. This song is for you. Every word, every bar, every whoa, 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 every shy, la la la. Shy, la la la, la la la, la la la. Shy, la la la, la la la. The world is so dark, we'd be lost without you. This comes from the heart, it's so long overdue. I thought the streets were paved with gold. I always thought my fortune flowed all along the River Thames, from Westminster to Southend into the sea. I thought I'd find it at the heart of every garden and raw park, where money grows on trees beneath the moon that's made of cheap But the ground beneath my feet was just tarmac and concrete, the road sticking to my Converse as it melted in the heat of a muggy Monday morning through the smog of global warming. The sun would not be blocked by any cream bought from a shop on a busy London high street that looked just like any other, as it was filmed from every angle for a voyeuristic Big Brother. The opening of another Tesco Metro supermarket, girls leaving the Body Shop for the nearest golden arches. And if a horror film or snuff movie was captured on the cameras, it could be used in court as evidence, which didn't mean much to the families. In the crematorium where the left side of the stereo wasn't working, for the song that played as it conveyed the coffin through the curtains. I thought the streets were paved with gold. I always thought my fortune flowed all along the River Thames, from Westminster to Southend into the sea. I thought I'd find it at the heart of every garden and raw park, where money grows on trees beneath the moon that's made of cheese. Using all my cartoon superpower, I scaled the face of St. Stephen's Tower, and looking down across my manor, unfurled my stupid protest banner. The tourists watching from the wheel with their camera phones and Happy Meals suspected a PR stunt, and secretly they hoped I'd jump and break my neck but not be killed on the electric fence that had just been built. If we keep the terrorists at bay, maybe they'll just go away and leave us to mount our challenge to all the Americans who thought our service could never be as lousy as the service in New York. At 15 minutes to the hour, I'd climb down from St. Stephen's Tower for cigarettes and Lucasade with the police and the fire brigade. Dr. Samuel Johnson, you were very nearly right. I was tired of London, but I would never tire of life. Mighty Mouse is on his way. Here I come to save the day. From the tower of Big Ben, flying south across the Thames, faster than the speed of sound, high above the underground. With my supermarket bag, just another cartoon dad in London town.
To whoever left the flowers and a star-shaped balloon, and the card for somebody who was taken too soon, their name lost in the passing of traffic and time. There are few things as sad as a neglected shrine. To the Christian rock band drowned in a flood, to the boy in the hot pants shut down in cold blood at the Black Friday sale, to the sad millionaires, to the Japanese whale and the Albanian bears. Thoughts and prayers, thoughts and prayers to the children who came here, gasping for air in a shipping container, to the family of 5 in the capsized rubber dinghy, the Victorian boys who died in the government chimney, they're still there. To the coerced and enslaved, to the sports referee with the same name as the hurricane that killed his whole family, to the men in the basements in their gas-driven chairs with only 10 followers and such gold dust to share, thoughts and prayers. To everyone poisoned by the cathedral enthusiasts, the statues jackhammered by medieval iconoclasts, the chlorinated chickens, the unwanted puppies, the fox cubs, the kittens, the doe-eyed and fluffy, to the unjustly accused and the unfairly blamed, the dazed and confused and the internet shamed, to the lost and forgotten and the falling apart, from the top to the bottom of my cold atheist heart. Thoughts and prayers. The night shift who's never known peace and quiet, the couple from Cyprus who lost their home in the riots, to the scared teenage boys with nowhere to go and with more words for knives than the Eskimos have for snow. To those in the wrong place at the wrong time who were caught in a bomb blast, the victims of crimes in award-winning podcasts, this chorus and verse, this soundtrack and song, to the NHS nurse told to go back where she came from, to the tourists who were caught in the eye of the storm, those out for a walk and just trying to stay warm, to the lovesick, heartbroken, the desperate and lonely, to Abraham and Julianne and anyone that knows me. Thoughts and prayers.
Outside a cathedral, near the axis of evil, they march. Their picket line forming the shape of a Bassini homage. They switched off their halos and started working to rule. All the cold-blooded killers had the keys to the city today. They came for our children, and nobody stood in their way. I turned on the TV to see what the world had to say. Spokesman for the Angels read a list of demands to the press, while a schoolboy took a bus ride with explosives gaffer taped to his chest. No kissing, no hugging, no tender and loving caress. The management, the unions and the mediators sat down for talks. The bus bomb exploded as the ferries came out in support. The newspapers headlined the story in bold black and white. Angelstrike. Angelstrike. There's no one to check you, to guard or protect you tonight. Ignoring the curfew, the looters and rioters ran through the biggest electrical power cut since records began. All the music we heard sounded flat and the words didn't scan. On the day that the heavenly choir never sang. Churches available for hire, but the bells never rang. No weddings, no christenings, no birthdays, no discos, no bands. All the pedophiles walk from the chat rooms out onto the streets, where God-fearing rednecks with scissors cut holes into sheets. The day of celestial action could go on for weeks. More burning and looting, raping, shooting, earthquakes and hurricanes, pestilence and plague. Angelstrike, Angelstrike. There's no one to check you, to guard or protect you tonight. Brigade won't come and rescue your cat from a tree. The lifeboat men never came back, they were all lost at sea. The angels are just making a stand for you and for me. All huddled around a fire in a can with a flask of hot sugary tea. Angelstrike, Angelstrike. There's no one to check you, to guard or protect
you mark youth and joy, the bed be blessed that are my own. 4 angels to my bed, 4 angels round my head, 1 to watch and 1 to pray, and 2 to bear my soul.